Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to Dancing Water. I'm Susan. I am here to offer a Dancing Water daily practice. And today it is an all out, all you dance party, which means that I will provide a selection of varied music and sound to play with and some very gentle guidance, a loose uh, scaffolding, if you will, of guidance to help us move in a way that feels really good to each of us and yet have enough to play with to allow us to create from the form. Yeah. And what I'd like to bring into our practice today is the sensation of overwhelm. This is something that is very familiar in my own experience, that it's when things feel stressful, when I feel like I have a lot to do, and it feels like there's a lot going on or a lot of changes, or at the moment, this feeling of in the midst of the COVID-19 crisis, this feeling of so much not happening and the sort of void can also feel overwhelming. And for me, usually the sensation of overwhelm or how it impacts my system is that I feel like I get about waist deep in mud, right? I feel like I'm in a little boat and my boat has been swamped. My boat has been filled. And if has that ever happened to you? Have you ever been in a boat when it got swamped? It's happened to me, an unskillful canoeist that I am. And what happens is that you can't move. You can't move the boat. And in order to move it, you need to get the water out of the boat. And I remember when I was young talking to my dad about this feeling of being in a little boat and getting swamped. And one of the things that we talked about, he and I, was this idea of acting as if you're a big boat, right? So if we're in a little boat, it doesn't take too much. Even small waves can make the boat feel tippy and unstable and unsafe. But if I'm a big boat, I'm moving through the water, and little waves don't even attack. It doesn't even make a difference. And even big waves, ooh, I can sort of adjust. I can compensate, and I can keep going, and don't feel overwhelmed. So this is my invitation today, as we move, is to experiment with just noticing whatever's happening for you today, whatever's coming up, allow it to come up. And allow that. I am not saying that we should resist the feeling of overwhelm or to say that overwhelm is bad or anything like that. What I'm saying is this is a tool that we can use when we feel the sensations of overwhelm. So obviously the first thing we have to do is notice when we feel that way. And for many years, long periods of my life, I was overwhelmed and I didn't even know it. Now I can see the sensation when it arises, and I can acknowledge it, and I can use different tools. And today my invitation is to use the tool of being a big boat. Okay? So here we go. Get some music started, and so find your spot and just allow yourself a little bit just to feel your body right now. Just notice what sensations are most prominent in your body right now. Notice if there are any places of tightness or discomfort. Notice if there's any places of ease and comfort. You don't have to do anything about any of them. You can start to move if you like. Just allow your awareness to travel through your body. Paying attention, investing in this moment. And as you're ready, just finding a stance that feels really stable, and begin to just play with sway. Just feeling your body weight shifting. Sway. So you can do this with your whole body. You could do this with one body part. You could do it big, you could do it small. Just feeling your body weight shifting, swaying. In fact, every movement you've ever done in your whole life in this body has been a weight shift. A shifting, a sway. Notice your breath as you sway. What happens on the inside? What happens if you really let yourself experiment with swaying? Relaxing. Breathing. And you can experiment with your feet. What does a solid foot sway feel like? What does it feel like to lift off just part of your foot? Maybe just your heels, just the balls of your feet. You can experiment with letting your whole foot come off and just feeling the weight shifting. See if you can allow your thinking mind to rest, get quiet. Notice the sensation of sway, and you might imagine yourself in a little boat, sway, let it be the waves. And how would a big boat sway? Let less rattle you, letting the little waves just roll past and the big waves just roll with them. Yeah. Just keep swaying. imagining yourself, this big boat, moving into the experience of balance, which is really just a sway, just a weight shift that is more pronounced. So one option is to just leave a foot on the floor, a toe, right? Or you can float, playing with balance, experimenting. Yeah, and as always, getting this right is not what it's about. So allowing yourself to find challenges, noticing that the act of walking is actually one balance after another. So it doesn't have to look any particular way. There are different ways that you can play with this. You can use your hands more consciously. Stretch receptors, proprioception in your hands can help with balance. You can experiment with your eyes, looking in different places, looking up, looking down, closing one eye. How does that change it? Closing two eyes. Yeah, wobbling, bobbling, it's all part of it. Yeah, that wobble and bobble, that's your edge. Yeah. Play with speeds and sizes. You can always just let it go. Let the form of balance go. That works too. Being a big boat in a balanced sea. Yeah. And then just taking your body in a continuous mobile flow. So flow. Imagining your whole body liquid and just constantly moving. So that doesn't mean you need to be on your feet, but you could be, like I am. You could keep flow happening from a seat, even on the floor for sure. How does flow feel as a big boat? Noticing sensation in your hands, your eyes. How does flow impact your breath? And how does your breath impact the parts of you that are moving? How do you feel flow at the back of your body? On the sides of your body? Along the front? Core body. You can let your flow be small. Or big. It's a big boat. Navigate all flows. Noticing sensation. Looking for pleasure. More ease. Ah, yeah. Then just keep flowing and let the flow transform into a spiral. So there's so many ways that you can do this, of course. You can do one part of your body can spiral. Your whole body can spiral. Feel how it's different than the flow. Take it, here we go, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, now, how does a little boat do spiral? Yeah, my little boat, if I were to do spiral small, it might end up dizzifying me, right? But a big boat spirals, no problem. Yeah, big boat calibrates. Ah. Yeah. Relaxing. Yeah, the spiral counters any kind of resistance. The shape itself is all about smoothing out. Yeah. So if you find yourself gripping, find a different way into the spiral. Yeah. Yeah, this is continuous movement goes both out and in at the same time. How can you be all you and still playing with the spiral? Get in there, get in there. Let the spiral touch all parts. Breathe deep, friends. My big boat friends. I just keep on moving in between songs and shifting to feeling movement that feels clear, sharp, linear. What does that look like? What does that feel like? How does that feel different? Yeah, how does your body want to move in lines with clarity? Yeah, letting the clear lines evolve from one to the other. Yeah. There's no right way. Just feeling the possibilities. Noticing the shapes your bones take and make. How crisp can you make it? And can you do that acting like a big boat? Noticing your fingers. How can your fingers participate in crispness, clarity? That's it. Yeah. Beautiful. And from there, Give me a little shake out. So very different. A conscious shake. This is not a fear shake. This is not a shaking in your boots shake. This is shaking it off shake. What does that look like? Where can you invite in the shake? So a good place to start. We're not really taught to shake very much in our culture. So a good place to start is your hands. Yeah, and see where it can go. There's a sensation to shake. Yeah, it's both energizing. It has the potential of being both energizing and relaxing at the same time. Yeah, this is a good time to notice the parts of your body that might hold tension, a place that you might need to shake out. Is there a part of your body that you're ignoring, a part of your body you don't want to shake? Just notice it. Yeah. See if you can shake your head, hips, yeah. What happens to your breath when you shake? You relax. Yeah, be a big boat in the shake. Yeah. All right, and then from there, playing with up and down. So diving in and out of gravity. So here, the big boat you may want to be is like a submarine that can float to the surface and sink deep. Your body moving in the space, up and down. And now you can do this at any frequency and any speed. So when I say frequency, up and down might not be that big of a difference, right? Like it could be just up and down. Or it could be big, up and down, bigger range of motion. What happens when we experiment with different kinds of up and down? Just one part of your body can be up and down. In some ways, Your breath is going up and down all the time. Noticing your experience of up and down. And as always, you can just let yourself move and just simply notice how up and down becomes part of your movement. All out, all you, in the big boat. What do you notice? Does it feel overwhelming? And can you be a big boat? And then taking this piece of music to just be your big boat. So you can incorporate any of the styles of movement that we've played with here, or you can let them all go. You can do all the things or none of them. So sway is a possibility. Balance is a possibility. Flow. So many ways. All of these can happen or not happen. Spirals can be part of flow, can be part of sway, can be part of balance. Sharp movement, clear movement, lines. Yeah, notice spirals can be part of the lines. Take it in and out. shake. And you can take it up and down. You can take all of that or none of that. Just noticing how all of these forms, these structures can move in your body in this moment, and some may feel more helpful than others. Some might feel easier than others. Now, relaxing your mind, I'm going to be quiet. Let yourself just play with sensation and sound. Shape. Taking your time, noticing if your mind tells you there's some right way to do it. And allowing yourself to speak to your mind from inside the big boat. It's like, it's all right, it's all right. Let the body find its way. That same sense of generosity, of spaciousness. Beginning to move from wherever you are on your feet in this space, beginning to experiment with movement, spacious movement on the floor. You can use any of these forms, these structures here on the floor. Sway. Balance. Whatever that might look like here on the floor. What does balance look like, feel like on the floor? What does flow feel like on the floor? What about spiral? What might that look like? What about clarity, sharpness? In and out, up and down. And shake. What does it look like on the floor? How does that feel? Body is designed to do all of these things. So entertaining the possibility that the practice is, at least in part, to get out of the way and let your big boat of your body find its way, navigate its way. And it might help to close your eyes, bring your attention deeper inward. Following sensation. Keep following, keep breathing with the intention of moving your way, in your way, into stillness. So maybe you slow the movement down. maybe you take times to pause. Blending the conscious choice and the unconscious, the spontaneous experimentation of the body. Part of being a big boat is allowing less to tip you over. Allowing yourself to ride on the currents of stimulus that's happening outside of you and whatever's arising inside of you. Noticing your breath and let it flow however it feels best. Asking yourself, what can I put down? What can I let go of? What can I stop resisting? Where can I stop gripping? In many ways, friends, the experience of overwhelm is a clenching, a constant, eternal inhale. The invitation of my Father's wise words to be a big boat is the invitation of a full breath. So as you get ready to move out into the rest of this day, being aware of any time where you feel yourself starting to get swamped, overwhelmed in some way. And ask yourself, how can I move through this like a big boat? And then take a breath. Inhale. And then exhale. Begin to stretch and yawn. Move yourself from whatever position you're in back into standing. Feel yourself unfold from the floor. Feel your feet reconnect with the earth. Feel your palms connect with each other. And taking a breath in of gratitude for yourself, for your body, for your choice to practice today. It makes a difference. And then dedicating the merit of our practice. May the merit of this practice serve to nourish the seeds and roots of happiness. May the merit of this practice serve to dissolve the seeds and roots of suffering. And take it out with you. Take it out into the rest of this day. Great. So feel free to take those prompts, the structure, the lightly guided structure that I gave, and you can apply it to any music. So feel free to do that anytime. As always, I love to hear from you, friends. Please make a comment below, like, share any of the videos that are helpful to you. Let me know how I can be helpful. Always go to the FocusPocusNow.com blog where you will find all kinds of resources, information, upcoming classes, and, of course, a way to connect with me. And if it is helpful to you, if these practices resonate with you at all and the spirit moves you and you have the means, my friends, please, I welcome any donations toward the continued creation of these classes for you and for anyone else who needs them, regardless of their circumstances. Your generosity is making a huge difference in that expansion of this net of love that we are casting out into the world. And any donations, $10 or more, I would be happy, delighted to send you one of my books, Buddha Cat or Octobusy. You can find all the details below, so check it out and let me know how I can help you more. Friends, thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for being here. Mwah! I'm grateful for you.